Good afternoon, baseball fans, and thank you for tuning in to today's baseball game between the Edgerton Southwest Christian Flying Dutchman and the Lakeview Lakers. Our first pitch is scheduled for 4:30 p.m. today. The Lakers have taken their infield, and Edgerton is in the middle of their warm-up period right now. Well, let's run down the starting lineups for both teams. For the Edgerton Southwest Christian Flying Dutchman, they're going to lead off with the shortstop, number 2, Caden Sass. Batting second, the catcher, number 15, Blake Schultz. Batting third, the first baseman, number 3, Trevin Prinz. Batting fourth today, starting pitcher, number 11, Josh Gruen. Batting fifth in right field, number 19, Cash Decker. Batting sixth, the third baseman, number 24, Nathan Hookman. Batting seventh in center field, number 21, Cameron Fensky. Batting eighth, the second baseman, number 29, Jaron Brands. Batting ninth in left field, number 5, Tyson Blyenberg. And that's the starting lineup for the Edgerton Southwest Christian Flying Dutchman and their head coach, Ron Zort. Well, let's run down the lineup for the Lakeview Lakers. They're going to lead off with the starting pitcher, number 15, Tegan Newman. Batting second, the catcher, number 2, Dylan Karen. Batting third in center field, number 5, Logan Herrick. Batting fourth, the shortstop, number 3, Braylon Breifogel. Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 11, Easton Schmidt. Batting sixth, the second baseman, number 4, Kyler Post. Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 10, Landon Listow. Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 24, Jace Danielson. And batting ninth in left field, number 7, Dakota Cowell. That's the starting lineup for the Lakeview Lakers and their head coach, Kurt Shaky. Well, looks like the Dutchmen are done with their warm-up period. Unfortunately, we don't have the officials here yet, no umpires. So this game will not start early, I don't think. So we're going to take a... Ooh, that went away from me. We're going to take a commercial break, and we'll come back. Hopefully with starting lineups will be announced. No anthem today, but we'll get that going later. So here we go. We'll be back.
Steady. Reliable. Strong. The same things you want from your sports team, you want from your insurance company. Well, we're here to tell you that we've got your back to protect what matters most. So support your mutual with pride, and we'll serve you with honor. North Star Mutual Insurance Company, a personable company, keeping you on course. Proud supporter of Lakeview Athletics.
Did you know the Lakeview Booster Club supports the communities of Cottonwood and Wood Lake in addition to supporting the Lakeview School District? The mission of the Booster Club is to be a supporting organization for all Lakeview extracurricular, co-curricular, and Lakeview-affiliated enrichment programs. The Lakeview Booster Club is proud to be the main supporter of all Lakeview athletic, fine arts, and school activity live streams. Please consider supporting the Lakeview Booster Club by scanning our QR code on the screen or visiting lakeviewboosterclub.com.
We're just country boys and girls getting down on the farm. You can have a lot of fun in a New York minute, but there's some things you can't do inside those city limits. I ain't no closing time, I ain't no cover charge, just country boys and girls getting down on the farm.
The Schaefer's 5 generations of towing began in 1920 in Renville, a small town in western Minnesota. It all started with one tow truck and a phone number that was only 3 digits long. Today, the Schaefers provide towing and roadside services across the nation and have over 100 pieces of equipment. Everyone asks me where the Pulver name comes from. My great-grandpa purchased Pulver Towing in the 1980s and chose to keep the name. The Schaefers and Pulver Towing have provided services for over 100 years, and we will continue to be there when you need them most. Pulver Towing. Big or small, we tow them all.
First independent bank, big enough to know business, small enough to know you.
We're about 5 minutes away from our first pitch. Both teams have taken their infields, and they're just waiting for the umpires to get here, and we see that they are walking down right now. They're entering the field. We've got Mike Felson and Johnny Benson as today's officials. We'll throw the starting lineups back on the screen for you. We went through them earlier. We're going to have the announcing of the starting lineups momentarily once the coaches have talked with the umpires. 1 second. Just getting things cleared away with the Lakers and how we're going to do things for today's first game. So again, thank you for tuning in to today's broadcast. My name is Phil Lallum, and to my left on the scoreboard we'll have Tom Hins, and running the camera we have Lacey Truey. Let's get you a full view of this inside of this press box here, so you can. There we go. There's everybody. We got Tom Hins and Lacey Truey. You guys want to give a wave to the camera? It's over in the corner, right there. There we go. So again, thank you for tuning in to today's game. As soon as the umpires are done, we'll get starting lineups announced, and then we're going to play ball. No anthem today. Let's get those lineups back on the screen for you back home. Again, thank you for tuning in and watching baseball with Laker events. Let's look at our upcoming streams while we're waiting. On Thursday, we'll have a track and field invitational running event starting at 4:15 p.m. And then on Friday, Lakeview softball will be hosting Montevideo. That's going to be a 3:30 start with Varsity starting at 3:30, so an hour earlier. Montevideo's got to get back for some musical or something school related. And then next Tuesday, the Laker girls are going to be hosting RCW at 4:30. And then we have a week off. That's Easter break in there. Then the girls will be back against Ortonville on 4:30 on Tuesday, April 22nd. And then softball on Thursday versus Minneota Canby. So as you can see, we're heavy on the front end of softball. And baseball will take up the back half of the schedule on the stream. So again, our scheduled start is for 4:27 p.m. or 4:30 p.m. We're at 4:27 right now. Looks like the officials and the umpires are all done with the coaches, and we're gonna get things rolling. Give me a second here. I'm also doing the announcing on this, or the PA. Good evening, baseball fans, and welcome to Lakeview High School for today's non-conference baseball game between the Edgerton Southwest Christian Flying Dutchmen and your Lakeview Lakers. Let's meet today's starting lineups, beginning with the Dutchmen. Leading off at shortstop, number 2, Caden Siss. Batting second, the catcher, number 15, Blake Schultz. Batting third, the first baseman, number 3, Trevin Prinz. Batting fourth, the pitcher, number 11, Josh Gruen. Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 19, Cash Decker. Batting sixth, the third baseman, number 24, Nathan Hookman. Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 21, Cameron Fensky. Batting eighth, the second baseman, number 29, Jaron Brands. And batting ninth in left field, number 5, Tyson Blyenberg. And the head coach of the Edgerton Southwest Christian Flying Dutchman is Ron Zwart. And now let's meet the starting lineup for the Lakeview Lakers. Leading off the pitcher, number 15, Tegan Newman. Batting second, the catcher, number 2, Dylan Karen. Batting third in center field, number 5, Logan Herrick. Batting fourth, the shortstop, number 3, Braylon Breifogel. Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 11, Easton Schmidt. Batting sixth, the second baseman, number 4, Kyler Post. Batting seventh in right field, number 10, Landon Listel. Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 24, Jace Danielson. And batting ninth in left field, number 7, Dakota Cowell. Head coach of the Lakers is Kurt Shakey. The officials for today's game, Mike Felson and Johnny Benson. Lakers and Dutchman, let's play baseball. All right, we got through that. So give me a second here. Let's get game manager. Forgot to, first game of the year, forgot to do a, whoops. That home team should be a Lakeview. Edgerton. All right, now we're set. So leading off for the Dutchman will be the shortstop number 2, Caden Siss. And then he'll be followed up by Blake Schultz and Trevin Prince. Looking at the fielding for the Lakers in the outfield from left to right, Dakota Cowell, Logan Herrick, and Landon Listel. In the infield, from left to right, Jace Danielson, Braylon Bryfogle, Kyler Post, and Easton Schmidt. Behind the plate, Dylan Kieran. And today's starting pitcher number 15, Tegan Newman. So again, thank you for tuning in to today's broadcast of Laker baseball. So Caden Sisk comes up to bat. Leading us off for the Flying Dutchman here in the top of the first inning. Says play ball. First pitch strike from Tegan Newman. Ball missing outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. To leadoff batter, Caden Sass. Newman gets ahead in the count, 1-2. Ground ball to the right side. Fielded by Newman. A 1-3 put out. Now batting the catcher, number 15, Blake Schultz. Forgot I have to have my button ready to go, Lacey, so I can switch over to your camera. Newman misses just high. Blake Schultz is the catcher today for the Flying Dutchman. There he catches the zone. A nice pitch from Tegan Newman. Evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Another ball crossing the strike zone. Newman's ahead, 1-2. To the number 2 batter, Blake Schultz. Looks like he came with a little breaking ball there, missing low. 2-2. Good eye from Schultz, letting that one go. Ball dropped out of the zone. Gonna go with a high fastball here. Through the high fastball, did not get Schultz to chase. Count is now full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Ball's hit to the outfield. That's going over the left fielder's head. Dakota Cowell gives chase. That one hits the fence And it's going to be a stand-up double for Blake Schultz. That is one thing I did not talk about is the wind. The wind is about a 13, 15 mile an hour wind out of the south. Now batting, first baseman number 3, Trevin Prince. Newman delivers a strike, gets ahead in the count, 0-1. Blake Schultz on second base. Ball high. Ball popped up to the right fielder, moving back. Landon Listel is underneath it, still drifting back at the warning track. Going to go down as a sacrifice fly as Blake Schultz moves over to third base. You know what? I don't think I hit the wrong button on that one, Lacey. We never saw that, so that was my bad back home. Now batting the pitcher, number 11, Josh Gruen. Yeah, that was my bad, everybody back home. It was a nice catch by Landon Listel. Ball missing. 1-0 to the number 4 batter, Josh Gruen. Counts now even at 1-1. The runner on third base. Swinging strike. Newman's ahead 1-2. Looking to get out of the inning with no runs allowed. Dylan Karen comes up to give some signs. Let his infielders know what he wants to do with that runner on third base. As we see Dylan popped out of his stance there. Maybe thought Blake Schultz was getting too big of a lead. Newman gets him on strike 3 to end the inning. For the Dutchman in the top of the first inning, 0 runs on 1 hit, 0 errors, and 1 runner left on base. Do it for the Lakers, Newman, Karen, and Herrick. So that'll do it for the Dutchman in the top of the first inning. We'll be back with the Lakers in the bottom half.
Farmers typically only get one chance to plant their crop that they rely on for the year. At DJ's Planter Sales and Service LLC, we provide agricultural technologies and a top-notch service-first mentality, creating a more efficient and effective pass across the field. DJ's Planter Sales and Service is located 2 miles east of Cottonwood. Call Dale at 507-829-1220 or email us at djsplantersales@gmail.com.
The Lakers survived the top of the first inning with a runner in scoring position. Blake Schultz got all the way to third base, but then was stranded there. And now the Lakers get their chance in the bottom half of the inning. Lakers are going to lead off with Newman, followed by Dylan Karen and Logan Herrick. Let's run down the fielders for the Dutchman. In the outfield from left to right, Tyson Blyenberg, Cameron Fensky, and Cash Decker. In the infield from left to right, Nathan Hookman, Caden Siss, Jaron Brands, and Trevor Prince. Behind the plate, Blake Schultz. And today's starting pitcher, number 11, Josh Gruen. So our first at-bat is going to be pitcher versus pitcher for the Lakers. Temperatures. I forgot to say what time the first pitch came at and the temperature. Yeah, we got to set the bar low to start the year, right? All right. So I even forgot what I was going to say, so we'll just keep on moving forward. How's that sound? Leading off for the Lakers in the top of the first inning, the pitcher number 15, Tegan Newman. First pitch across from Gruen goes high. Ball right at the knees for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Josh looks like he throws a nice fastball. Good velocity. He's ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball popped up to the right side. Underneath it is the right fielder, Cash Decker, and he hauls it in for out number 1. Now batting the catcher, number 2, Dylan Karen. Ball catches the inside of the plate. One ball, 1 strike. To the number 2 batter, Dylan Karen. He's today's starting catcher. Swings at that pitch. He's now behind. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ball low. Good eye from Dylan Karen, laying off that one. Count is now full. Foul ball. On deck batter Logan Herrick kind of ballerina danced around that one. Successfully did not get hit by it. And Dylan draws a walk for the first batter for the first runner for the Lakers. Now batting center fielder number 5, Logan Herrick. Logan swings at the first pitch, missing it, is behind in the count, 0-1. Looking to somehow get Dylan Karen into scoring position. Dylan is stealing on the pitch. So we got a swing, so it's a strike, and then a stolen base. I believe he swung at that, right, Toombs? Yes, he did. So the count is now 0-2. Going to have a mound visit between Josh Gruen and Blake Schultz. Probably going to talk about the signs now with the runner on second base, so he can't be stealing any of the signs and letting the batter know. You might notice that the camera is kind of a little wobbly. I can't do much about that. It's just super windy, and that scaffolding is moving in that wind. Ball outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. To our number 3 batter, Logan Herrick. Ground ball to the third baseman. Karen's not going to be able to advance. A heck of a throw by Nathan Hookman. And since that was hit on the left side of the infield, Karen was unable to advance. Now batting the shortstop, number 3, Braylon Breifogel. So now with 2 outs, with a runner in scoring position, Braylon Breifogel primed to give the Lakers their first lead of the game. Ball hit to the right side of the center fielder. That's going to the fence. Carrying around. He's going to score. And standing up at second base is Braylon Breifogel with an RBI double. Now batting the first baseman, number 11, Easton Schmidt. Ball low. 1 ball, no strikes to Easton Schmidt. He's playing first base. Braylon Breifogel, the shortstop, on second right now. Ball inside, ducking out of the way is Schmidt. Grown delivers. Foul ball. Schmidt was right underneath that one, right on it. Counts 2 balls and 1 strike, 2 outs in the bottom of the first inning. Lakers are leading 1-0. Ball low. Breifogel thinks about it, but goes back. Blake Schultz did a nice job of blocking that ball, keeping it in front of him. Keeping Breifogel at second base. The ball high. That should be a walk. Yes, it is. Runners on first and second now for Kyler Post. Now batting the second baseman, number 4, Kyler Post. Good delivery from Gruen there to get ahead of Kyler Post. No balls, 1 strike. That hits him. That's going to load the bases. Now batting the right fielder, number 10, Landon Listel. Bases juiced for the number 7 batter. Ball high. This is the 25th pitch of the inning for Gruen. Gets Listo to swing through that pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Gruen comes up with the breaking ball there, maybe even a changeup missing outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Bases juiced for Landon Listel. Ground ball to the third baseman. He's already made 1 big play in this inning and completes it for the 5-3 putout. For the Lakers in the bottom of the first inning, they score 1 run on 1 hit, 0 errors, and 3 runners left on base. After 1, Lakers 1, Flying Dutchman 0. Do it for the Dutchman, Cash Decker, Nathan Hookman, and Cameron Fensky. So the Lakers go ahead and score 1 in the bottom of the first inning. They take a 1-0 lead going into the top of the second inning. We'll be right back.
Patrick Mahomes, quarterback, Kansas City.
Travis Kelce, tight end, Kansas City.
Isaiah, meat manager, Hy-Vee.
At Hy-Vee, we hand select our beef, choosing only the finest cattle from the Midwest, which guarantees you get the most flavorful choice and prime steaks. So, for the best beef around,
Leave it to the pros.
Back at the Lakeview Athletic Complex in the top of the second inning, the Lakers leading the Dutchmen 1-0. Braylon Breifogel knocked in the run to give the Lakers the 1-0 lead. In the first inning, Josh Gruen for the Dutchmen threw 27 pitches, and for the Lakers, Tegan Newman threw 17. So we'll see what kind of pitch counts the players are on today, being early in the season. Leading off for the Dutchmen in the top of the second inning, the right fielder, number 19, Cash Decker. Newman starts him off with a strike. That ball is hit to the left fielder. Coming in is Dakota Cowell and catches it on the run for out number 1.
Nice play, Dakota.
Now batting third baseman, number 24, Nathan Hookman. Ball just missing the plate on the outside. 1-0 to Nathan Hookman.
Nice. Hey, throw him a chair here, huh, kid?
It's a strike on him. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball popped up. That one's going to go over the third base fencing for just a foul ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Nathan Hookman. That's a hard hit ball. That's going to be in between the center fielder and right fielder. Getting to it is Landon Listel. Nathan Hookman with a stand-up double for the Dutchman. Now batting the center fielder, number 21, Cameron Fensky.
Hey, keep him there now.
Lefty batter. That ball is hit to the right side. That goes to the outfielder, Landon Listel. And that's going to score Nathan Hookman. Dutchman tied up with 2 batters. An RBI single for Cameron Fensky. Now batting the second baseman, number 29, Jaron Brands.
Hey, get a grown ball here. Let's go. Get out of it.
Ball low. See if the Dutchmen want to start getting aggressive on the base paths and send Fensky. Maybe even go with a little bunt action. There's steals, swings. And in there with the stolen base is Cameron Fensky. That swing was enough to distract Dylan Karen. Ball kind of popped out of his glove, allowing Fensky to steal base, steal second easily. 1 out, 1-1 is our count. Ball goes to the backstop. Fensky's going to go to third base on the wild pitch. So that steal paying dividends for the Dutchman as Fensky moves over to third base on 2 consecutive pitches. Stole on the previous one and then advanced on the wild pitch. Ball high, 3 balls, 1 strike to Jaron Brands. Playing second base for the Flying Dutchman. And draws a walk. We'll see if he sends them here. Nope. Now batting the left fielder, number 5, Tyson Blyenberg. So runners on the corners. More than likely, Jaren's going to steal here. Do the Lakers throw down or just cut it off and prevent Fensky from scoring from third base? But more than likely, I'm going to see Brands is going to steal right here, especially when the Lakers weren't. They're not even holding them on. Yep, now they are. Okay. Well, now that kind of changes things here. We can see the runners. And he's stealing. It's called strike. Throw down all the way. Interesting. Dylan Karen threw it down all the way. Cameron Fensky did not go. Probably anticipating Breifogel to jump up in front of that. But got a strike out of it. Runners on second and third. Ball high. On deck is the leadoff batter, Caden Siss. Ball just missing the zone. 2 balls and 1 strike. There, he catches the zone right at the knees. Nice pitch from Newman. Counts 2 balls, 2 strikes. Newman's up to 33 pitches now, 20 strikes, 13 balls. Popped up. Dylan Karen is kind of underneath it. We'll see what the wind does to it. It kind of pushes it back into fair territory. That's a fair ball. And that ball just dies right there. That was unique. The wind is coming in from the south there over the dugout or the backstop, allowing that ball to come back into fair territory. Now batting leadoff batter and shortstop number 2, Caden Siss. And with just runners on second and third, there was no forced plays to be had. That ball gets to the backstop. And the wild pitch is going to score 1, Fensky. And the runners behind him all advance the 90 feet. Dutchmen now lead 2-1. After Lakers scored 1 in the bottom of the first inning, the Dutchmen have responded here in the top of the second with 2 runs of their own. And with 1 out, they're not done yet. Lakers are looking for an out here. Stop this snowball that's kind of starting to develop. That was a nice visit there from Dylan Karen, calming down Newman. Probably some nerves in the young man, just a freshman. Getting the nod on opening day, that's a pretty impressive feat. Showing bunt, it's a suicide. Newman fields it cleanly. That's going to go down, is a sacrifice bunt.
Good play, Tegan.
Newman made a heck of a play on that. Dove, got it. And then got the runner out at first, or the batter, Caden Siss. Now batting, the catcher, number 15, Blake Schultz. So, yeah. So, execution by both teams there, or executed well. Not execution, executed well. Strike 1 to Blake Schultz. A perfect bunt by Caden Siss, and a perfectly played defensive play by Tegan Newman. Ball high. 1-1. 2 outs in the bottom of the top of the second inning. Dutchman scored 3 runs. Blyenberg on third base. Newman catches that outside corner. He's ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. To our number 2 batter. Whoa, I'm way behind on that. I've had the wrong graphic on the top there. That's my bad. People back home, I'm the one that's changing that. Ball outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So I didn't have Caden Sass batting the last time. Apologize. Got a couple of buttons to push up here and do my best. There he gets him looking for the final out of the inning. For the Dutchmen in the top of the second inning, they scored 3 runs on 3 hits, 0 errors, and 1 runner left on base. Do it for the Lakers, Jace Danielson, Dakota Cowell, and Tegan Newman. So the Dutchmen respond in the top of the second inning. They score 3 runs. They're taking a 3-1 lead going into the bottom of the second inning, and we'll be back right after this. Cottonwood Body Shop, owned by Taylor Benson, is your go-to place for all of your repair needs. From auto body repair to automotive refinishing, along with watercraft repair and gel coat and fiberglass repair, Taylor also paints, repairs, and welds aluminum and repairs plastic. Taylor's hidden talent is glass installation and windshield repair. For all of your repair needs, call Taylor Benson at 507-423-5431. So going into the bottom of the second inning, the Lakers find themselves in a 3-1 hole. Going to lead off with the number 8 batter, Jace Danielson, followed by Dakota Cowell. And then they'll go to the back of the top of the lineup with the pitcher, Tegan Newman. So Josh Gruen gave up 1 run in the first inning, and then his offense responded for him in the top of the second to help him out. It's a little bit easier when you're pitching from ahead versus when you're behind. Leading out for the Lakers in the bottom of the second inning, the third baseman, number 24, Jace Danielson. Strike right at the knees. 1 ball, or 0 balls, and 1 strike. Ooh, breaking ball drops in there from Gruen. He's ahead 0-2. That one was nasty. Comes back with it again and gets him on 3 straight pitches. Now batting the left fielder, number 7, Dakota Cowell. Cowell is ahead in the count, 1 ball. Make that 2 balls. And now 3 balls to the number 9 batter. I'd imagine the red light is on. And Gruen misses. And Dakota draws a 4-pitch walk. Oops. Now batting, the leadoff batter and pitcher, number 15, Tegan Newman. Oh. Pickoff attempt from Gruen over to Prince. Sliding back safely is Cowell. Another pickoff attempt, sliding back in safely is Cowell. Just throwing the bat out there is Newman. He's going to get a single right up the middle. Just kind of threw the bat at the ball, and good things happen. Now batting, the catcher, number 2, Dylan Karen. Dylan walked in his last at-bat, scored the lone run for the Lakers. Strike 1-2, Dylan Karen. Opportunity to get a run or 2 back here for the Lakers in the bottom of the second inning. Karen watches that one goes by. Blake Schultz knocked that one down, kept it in front of him. That ball was in the dirt. So very well done by that young man behind the plate. Gruen finds the zone on that pitch and is ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good eye from Karen, laying off that breaking ball. Came across high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Karen leans out of the way. Full count. Number 2 batter on deck is Logan Herrick. And he gets him on the high pitch. Karen goes down, swinging. Now batting the center fielder, number 5, Logan Herrick. Logan Herrick is 0 for 1, grounded out on his last at bat. I believe that was to the third baseman. Hookman's made a couple nice plays for the Dutchman. Ball is outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Herrick's either got to draw a walk or get a hit to keep the inning going for the Lakers. Dances out of the way. 3 balls. See if Kurt Shaky gives him the red light. Don't know his signs, but I'm going to venture to guess that Logan Herrick is not swinging at this pitch. And Gruen took full advantage, threw it right down the middle for strike number 1 of the at-bat. 3 balls, 1 strike. Catches the outside part of the plate. Full count. Runners are going to be going on the pitch. So a base hit here could score Cowell from second. Fouled it straight back. Runners got to return to their base for a second here. And they're going to repeat that full count again. That's a fly ball to the right fielder. Cash Decker underneath it and hauls it in a long fly ball that results in just a long out. For the Lakers in the bottom of the second inning, 0 runs on 1 hit, 0 errors, and 2 runners left on base after 2. Flying Dutchman 3, Lakers 0. Do it for the Dutchman, Trevin Prince, Josh Gruen, and Cash Decker. So the Lakers threatened in the bottom of the second inning, but come up empty. We'll go into the top of the third inning with the Dutchman leading 3-1.
Frank, you got a copy?
Going to the top of the third inning, Dutchmen have a lead of 3-1. Through 2 innings, Josh Gruen has thrown 48 pitches for the Dutchmen, and for the Lakers, Tegan Newman has thrown 42. Dutchmen are going to send up their number 3, 4, and 5 batters. Leading off for the Dutchman in the top of the third inning, the first baseman, number 3, Trevin Prinz. Trevin Prinz is 0 for 0 on the day with a sacrifice fly. Newman starts him with a low pitch. Ground ball to the right side of the infield. Fielding as second baseman, Kyler Post flips it over to the first baseman, Easton Schmidt. The throw kind of took him onto the first base, and then Trevin Prinz collided with him. Fell down, and looks like all is good. Got up, so thankful there. No injury to Prinz. Now batting the pitcher, number 11, Josh Gruen. Now we're up to the number 4 batter. Fouled straight back over the backstop. Gruen's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Ball missing the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, a nice breaking pitch there from Newman. Took a little bit off of it, got Gruen out on his front foot. Hard hit ball to the third baseman, Jace Danielson. Fielded cleanly, but then in the transfer, just went away from his glove. So it looked like was going to turn into a sure out. Turns into a runner on third base, or first base. My bad. Now batting the right fielder, number 19, Cash Decker. Decker's 0 for 1. Ball low. Newman's next pitch will be number 50 on the day. Ball low. And stealing on that is Josh Gruen. Two balls to Cash Decker with a runner on second base. Ball pulled down the third baseline, foul. Ball just missing. 3 balls and 1 strike to the number 5 batter. Newman delivers a strike, full count. Josh Gruen on second base. Newman looked at Gruen back. Just kind of walked him back because he was getting a big lead, but that was because neither Post nor Breifogel were holding him on. And now we see Post coming over a little bit to keep him honest. To the right side of the infield, Post picks it up and throws a strike over to second base for out number 2. And on the play, Gruen advances to third base. Now batting the third baseman, number 24, Nathan Hookman. Ball inside and a little bit high. Ground ball to the left side of the infield. Just foul on the outside of the third base. We got a courtesy runner coming in for the pitcher. what number we got there. Is that 7? Courtesy running at third base, number 7, Logan Blyenberg. One ball, one strike to the number 6 batter, Nathan Hookman. He's 1 for 1 with a double. Ball hit right up the middle. It's going to be an RBI single from Blyenberg. He's 2 for 2 on the day. Now batting, center fielder number 21, Cameron Fensky. Cameron Fensky is 1 for 1 with a single. Also scored, has stolen base and scored. He's doing it all so far. Tried to check his swing. Was unsuccessful, said the home plate umpire. Evens the count up at 1 ball and 1 strike. That ball is high. 2 balls and 1 strike. Nathan Hookman on first base. Newman's pitch just misses outside. 3 balls and 1 strike. Foul ball. That'll make the count full. So on the pitch, Hookman on first base should be running with 2 outs. It's going to be a strike 3. Karen's got to run it and does not make the play at first. So we're going to have a strikeout, but it's going to be a drop third strike. With runners on first and second now. Now batting the second baseman, number 29, Jaron Brands. So bonus outs now for the Dutchman. Ground ball right up the middle, fielded by Breyfogle and over to second baseman Kyler Post for out number 3. Fielder's choice. For the Dutchman in the top of the 3rd inning, they score 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and leave 2 runners on base. Do it for the Lakers, Braylon Breyfogle, Easton Schmidt, and Kyler Post. Dutchman come up with 1 run in the top of the 3rd inning to take a 4-1 lead going into the bottom of the 3rd inning. We'll be right back.
Borges Sporting Goods is your source for all your sporting gear needs. From Little League to college athletics, we have you covered, including all intramural and collegiate sports, as well as hunting and fishing gear for the outdoor enthusiasts. We also offer personalized in-store embroidery and silkscreen services at competitive prices. Stop by Borges and visit our store to see a wide variety of sporting goods we have to offer. For sporting, hunting, and fishing gear at the highest quality for reasonable prices, call or stop by Borges Sporting Goods on East College Drive in Marshall.
Borges Sporting Goods. Yeah, let's go put some miles on it.
Well, we're back at the Lakeview Athletic Complex in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Lakers trailing 4-1. We do have 1 change for the Lakers now. Be a new pitcher, and that's going to be Jace Danielson, who was at first base. Oh. Drops in a strike there. Leading off for the Lakers. The shortstop, number 3, Braylon Breifogel. So the change for the Lakers. Now pitching will be Jace Danielson. Moving over third base, Kyler Post. And at second base is Tegan Newman. Ooh, ball inside. Breifogel ducks out of the way. Ground ball to the left side of the infield. That sneaks between the third baseman and the shortstop. And Breifogel with a leadoff single. Now batting the first baseman, number 11, Easton Schmidt. One ball to Easton Schmidt. Ooh, pickoff attempt. Breifogel slides back in safely. Every time I switch that camera angle, you throw this. We'll keep it here just for a little bit. See Breifogel leading off. And Breifogel stealing. And on the transfer, Schultz was unable to hold on to the ball. So Breifogel is going to get a stolen base. I believe that was a ball. Was that a strike, Toombs? All right, my bad. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball low, and that's going to get past Schultz. And Breifogel advances 90 feet to third base. Two balls and 1 strike. To Easton Schmidt. He walked in his last at-bat. That ball went high. And Breifogel scores on back-to-back wild pitches. And Easton Schmidt is on third base. Or first base, my bad. Now batting third baseman, number 4, Kyler Post. Ball went to the backstop, and Schmidt advances 90 feet. There we go. All right. Quick little visit to talk with Josh Gruen. Calm him down a little bit. He's been pretty accurate up until these last couple pitches. He's thrown 57 pitches through the first 2 innings. And then part of the third now. And another ball to the backstop. Easton Schmidt advancing to third base. The Lakers have cut the lead in half. Well, I guess not half. They're down 3, but now down 2 with a chance to cut it in half with this run. If they're able to get it across the plate. Is that a strike, Toombs? 2 balls, 1 strike. 2, Kyler Post. He was hit by a pitch in his last at-bat. Good cut at that one, just missing. Nobody out in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Ball high. Looks like Carson Rosaboom warming up for the Dutchman. Ball's hit to center field. We're going to have a tag. Oh, the wind got a hold of that one. That's going to be a RBI double. That's why you run hard, folks. You never know what's going to happen. And Kyler Post knocks out a double just by hustling. Now batting the right fielder, number 10, Landon Listel. The Lakers have scored 2. Nobody out. With the runner in scoring position, they have a chance to tie this up and keep things going. Listel moves out of the way of that pitch. Ball high, 1-0. Lakers have put up a crooked number on the board, and they want to keep adding to that. Keep applying the pressure. Ball inside. 2 balls. Landon Listel is 0 for 1. He grounded out in his last at-bat. Grounded out to the third baseman. That ball right at the knees. 2-1. Pickoff attempt. Sliding back in safely is Kyler Post. Caden Siss did a nice job of getting over there and making sure that he caught that ball. It's a tough play, making the catch behind the runner. Ball inside. 3-1. Nobody out. Bottom of third inning. Number 7 batter up right now. Followed by, and on deck is third baseman, or actually now going to be the pitcher, Jace Danielson. Catches the inside corner. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And gets him looking and stealing. I was daydreaming on that one as well. You got it. I didn't switch over to it. I didn't realize he was stealing. I know. That was my bad. So Kyler Post steals third base. Now batting the pitcher, number 24, Jace Danielson. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have a pitching change. See if we can figure this all out. I don't know. So 16 coming in. We got, no, it's not 16. It's number 6. Tanner Thompson. Now pitching for the Flying Dutchman, number 6, Tanner Thompson. Kurt, you want to help me out with their changes? So we'll see if we can pass along the changes to you. It's going to be a little bit before I get that. I'll step away for a second.
Number 6 in for number 29.
Okay, so starting pitcher Groen moved over to second base. So we'll make that change here. Okay, we'll figure this out here. All right, so 6. Oops. Now batting at third baseman, number 24, Jace Danielson. Foul ball. Okay, I think I've got everything squared away here. So thank you for your patience back home as I get accustomed to all of the things that go into baseball and making the changes, and it's a lot of fun. A lot going on up here. Enjoy it though. Foul ball, no, that's gonna stay fair, and he's gonna go home. Safe at home. All right. Woo-hoo. All right, so we're going to have 1-3 put out and then a safe at home. And Lakers tied up. Now batting left fielder, number 7, Dakota Cowell. Dakota Cowell walked in his last at-bat. Looks at a strike on the outside corner from the lefty, Tanner Thompson. Foul that one straight back. The Lakers going in the bottom of the third inning, they were down 3. They have scored 3 to tie it up at 4-4. And Cowell goes down swinging. For the Lakers in the bottom of the third inning, they scored 3 runs on 2 hits, 0 errors, and 0 runners left on base. After 3, Flying Dutchman and Lakers tied at 4. 2 up for the Dutchman, Blyenberg, Sis, and Schultz. The Lakers, just like I mentioned, scored 3 runs in the bottom of the third inning and tied up at 4-4. We'll be back in the top of the 4th inning right after this.
But what if we harness the power of collaboration? Imagine what we could achieve. Here at Farmward, we don't have to imagine. We're already doing it every single day. We are a family supporting families, cultivating strong communities, so that through the power of collaboration, anything is possible. Together, we are Farmward Cooperative, advancing farming for generations.
We're entering the top of the 4th inning with the game tied at 4. The Lakers scored 3 in that bottom of the 3rd inning to tie it up. And now a new pitcher for the Lakers is Jace Danielson. We'll make that announcement right now. Now pitching for the Lakers, number 24, Jace Danielson. So we got ourselves a heck of a game here. Lakers scored 1 in the bottom of the 1st inning to take a 1-0 lead. Then in the 2nd inning, the Dutchmen scored 3 to take a 3-1 lead. They added to that in the top of the 3rd inning to go up 4-1. And then the Lakers responded with 3 runs of their own in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Looks like we might have some more changes. Saw the coach talking to our coach, but maybe not. Oh, there we go. Leading off for the Flying Dutchman in the bottom of the top of the 4th inning, the left fielder number 5, Tyson Blyenberg. Hit by pitch. Now batting, the leadoff batter and shortstop number 2, Caden Sis. Ball outside from Jace Danielson. Ball got to the backstop. Bleinberg advancing to second base. Two balls to Caden Sis. 0 for 1 with a ground out and a perfectly placed suicide squeeze bunt. Danielson throws a strike in there, his first strike of his appearance. And follows it up with another strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ball low. And Sis steals third base. Full count to the leadoff batter. Catches the outside corner, gets him looking for out number 1. Now batting the catcher, number 15, Blake Schultz. Blake is 1 for 2 with a double. After throwing 3 straight balls, Danielson has bounced back with 4 straight strikes. That was a strike, Toombs. There we go. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's Bleinberg at third base. Foul ball to the backstop. 1-2. The top of the 4th inning. Dutchman and Lakers tied at 4. Ball a little high. It was. And Dylan, as Lacey pointed out, that was a good snag by Dylan to keep that one from going to the backstop and keeping the runner at third base. And back-to-back strikeouts for Jace Danielson. Now batting the first baseman, number 3, Trevin Prinz. Trevin Prinz, 0 for 1, sacrifice fly, and a ground out looking for his first hit. That would do wonders for the Dutchman. That would knock in a run and break this 4-4 tie. Ball below the knees, 1-0. That's going to be a hit ball. That's probably actually a benefit to the Lakers. Because if that doesn't hit Prinz, Bleinberg advances. Now batting the second baseman, number 1, Josh Gruen. Josh Gruen's 0 for 2, the number 4 batter. He's due. For the Lakers' sake, hope it's not in this at-bat. Ball right across the plate for a strike. We'll see if Prinz is stealing. There's 2 outs. Maybe try to get a little delayed steal. Try to force Lakers. There's the steal. Throw to third base. Tyson Bleinberg was all over that one and got back safely. Two-one, the count to Gruen. was a nice pitch from Danielson. Thought Gruen would go chasing, but smartly let that one go by. Karen knocked it down, just bounced a little bit of ways from him, but not far enough for Bleinberg at third base to score. And Gruen draws a walk, and that loads the bases up. Now batting the right fielder, number 19, Cash Decker. Cash Decker, he's also hitless on the day, 0 for 2. Dutchman knocking on the door. And Decker tried to break that tie with that swing. The wind is blowing straight out to center field with a 13-mile-an-hour wind, probably gusted around 20. And Decker finds himself in a tough hole, 0-2. 2 outs in the top of the 4th inning. No runs have come across the plate for the Dutchman. Ball low, that sneaks by Karen. And all runners are going to advance 90 feet and break the 3-0 or the 4-4 tie. Dutchman now in the lead with 5-4. Runner is on second and third. Ball high, 2-2. He's gonna go for it. Oh, is he gonna be? Oh, that got okay. So the throw from Dillon back to Danielson snuck away, but Prince had decided too late to go. So then he advanced back. But had he kept going, he would have been safe because that ball got past Danielson. But he did the smart thing by retreating back to third base, and at that time it was too late to go home. And Danielson delivers strike number 3. For the Dutchman in top of the 4th inning, they score 1 run on 0 hits, 0 errors, and 2 runners left on base. Do it for the Lakers, Tegan Newman, Dylan Karen, and Logan Herrick. Dutchmen score 1 in the top of the 4th inning. They now lead 5-4. We'll be back right after this.
Infinity Ag, located in Hanley Falls, Minnesota, is your trusted source of Pioneer seed. Infinity Ag serves area farmers with Pioneer seed sales and treatment, chemical sales, as well as drone services. Our focus is helping farmers boost productivity, profitability, and sustainability. We deliver great Pioneer products straight to your field. Infinity Ag proudly supports Lakeview athletics and activities.
Go Lakers!
Going to the bottom of the 4th inning, Lakers trailing the Dutchman 5-4. Dutchman scored 1 in the top of the 4th inning. Lakers are going to send the top of the lineup. That's going to be Newman, Karen, and Herrick. Leading off for the Lakers in the bottom of the 4th inning, the second baseman, number 15, Tegan Newman. Newman's 1 for 2 with a single sprinkled in there. Strike right at the knees. That was a strike, Toombs. There we go. Ball outside. Getting a little full in the press box. We now have Nathan Riggy joining us here. Nathan, wave to the camera right there. Nathan's helping out with the grounds crew this year, along with the inside. Coaching 10U softball too. Yeah, all right. Man of all trades. That ball missing outside. What is it? 2-2, Toombs? not 100% sure on that. We'll see. Didn't see his hands. Ground ball to the right side, fielded cleanly by Prince, and takes it himself for out number 1. Now batting the catcher, number 2, Dylan Karen. Ballo. There's a strike. At the conclusion of this game, we'll have about a 10-15 minute break, however long they need, and then we'll have the JV game. We'll just have the stream going for that. I'll step away and rest my voice. Ground ball to the shortstop, fielded by Sis, fires across the diamond. Oh, by a half a step. Hard throw by Sis, gets Dylan Karen at first base. Good hustle from Karen, even a better throw by Caden Sis. Now batting the center fielder, number 5, Logan Herrick. Logan's 0 for 2, looking for his first hit of the game. Lakers do have 4 on the day. Ball outside. They've left 5 runners on base. Flying Dutchmen have 5 hits and left 6 runners on base. 1 defensive error for the Lakers. Outside of that, it's been a cleanly played game. Ball low. 2 balls to the number 3 batter, Logan Herrick, starting in center field for the Lakers. Strike at the knees. 2 balls, 1 strike. From Tanner Thompson. He's thrown 17 pitches since coming in relief. Ball hit in. Oh, trying to make a heck of a catch was Cash Decker. That got by him. Logan Herrick's gonna. Thought about sending him. He held up. So it's gonna be a stand-up double for Logan Herrick. Now batting the shortstop, number 3, Braylon Breifogel. Breifogel is 2 for 2. Has a double and a single. Also with a run scored and a stolen base. So Breifogel is having himself a heck of a game. Looks at ball number 1. Ball low. Ball outside. He might have the green light. And ball 4. Now batting the first baseman, number 11, Easton Schmidt. Easton has 2 walks in both of his at-bats. Actually, would be plate appearances, not at-bats. Ball right across the plate. For strike number 1. Lakers trailing the Dutchman 5-4 in the bottom of the 4th inning. There's 2 outs. Good opportunity for the Lakers to tie it up or even take the lead. Ground ball to third baseman, charging it, fields it cleanly as Hookman fires across the diamond for out number 3. Heck of a play there. For the Lakers in the bottom of the 4th inning, scored 0 runs on 1 hit, 0 errors, and leave 2 runners on base. After 4, Flying Dutchman 5, Lakers 4. Do it for the Flying Dutchman, Nathan Hookman, Cameron Fenske, and Tanner Thompson. The Lakers were threatening in the bottom of the 4th inning, but they come up empty. They're trailing the Dutchman 5-4. We'll be back right after this.
First Independent Bank, big enough to know business, small enough to know you.
Welcome back to the Laker Athletic Complex. We're entering the top of the 5th inning with the Flying Dutchman leading 5-4. I'm going to make a quick announcement here. One of our players, Dylan Karen, his mom in the stands. Desiree Karen celebrating her birthday today. Happy birthday, Desiree. Thank you for taking in Laker baseball on your special day. So the Dutchmen are going to lead off with their number 6 batter, Nathan Hookman, followed by Cameron Fenske and Tanner Thompson. No throwdown. All right, that screwed me up. Leading off for the Dutchman in the top of the 5th inning, third baseman number 24, Nathan Hookman. Strike 1. Did they do a throwdown there? No, that messed me up. All right. And I know I'm getting old and forgetful sometimes, but I didn't think I missed that. That's a good possibility, too. Strike 2 to Nathan Hookman. He's 2 for 2, and this is the first opportunity for the Lakers to get him out without reaching base. Watch as the ball go high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. To the number 6 batter. What do we got going on that graphic up there? Both pitchers showing. And gets him swinging for out number 1. Just as I got his name up there. Well done. Now batting, center fielder number 21, Cameron Fenske. Cameron Fenske is 1 for 2. Single, but then reached on a drop third strike. Little sidearm action from Jace Danielson on that throw, kind of submarine style. Who was that? Dennis Eckersley? Was that the pitcher from the A's that had that style? That was a ball low, I believe. 2 balls. Giving chase as a right fielder. That ball is it's just really carrying today. That didn't seem like it was hit extremely hard, but that carried all the way out to Landon Listo in right field. So 2 quick outs in the top of the 5th inning. Now batting the pitcher, number 6, Tanner Thompson. This is Tanner's first at bat. Coming in relief, his spot in the lineup just came up. That ball's foul. Oh, that was a heck of an effort by Kyler Post. Little dive at it. Just out of his reach. ball low. 1 ball, 1 strike from Danielson. He's thrown 33 pitches in relief, 18 balls, 15 strikes. Only giving up the 1 run. So he's been effective when he's needed to be. We got 2 strikeouts in the top of the 5th inning, looking for out number 3 any way he can get it. Dutchman, whoops, I might have had the wrong camera angle on there. My apologies, back home. Too busy talking. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitcher, Tanner Thompson, and his first at bat of the day. Unfortunately, that hit him. Now batting leadoff batter and shortstop number 2, Caden Siss. Oh, no, correction. The left fielder, number 5, Tyson Blindberg. Pitch runner, I missed that. We got a pinch runner, or a courtesy runner at first base. We'll get that in a second here. I had to correct my mistake. He's stealing. Ball hit hard to the left fielder. That's going to get by him. That's Dakota Cowell. So going to have a single. And that's going to score a run. Number 9. Okay. Now batting leadoff batter and shortstop number 2, Caden Siss. Now we're in the right spot in the lineup. And that run gives the Dutchman a 6-4 lead with 2 outs in the top of the 5th inning. Ball missing and I had that in the wrong graphic anyway. So advancing to third base is Tyson Blindberg. (1-0) to the leadoff batter. He's 0 for 2. Pop up on the infield. Underneath it is the pitcher, drifting back. Breifogel is right underneath that just in case he needed to be there. But Danielson hauls it in for out number 3. For the Dutchman in the top of the 5th inning, they score 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and leave 1 runner on base. Do it for the Lakers, Kyler Post, Landon Listel, and Jace Danielson. So the Dutchmen score 1 in the top of the 5th inning to double their lead to 2. They lead the Lakers 6-4. We'll be back right after this.
The Schaefer's 5 generations of towing began in 1920 in Renville, a small town in western Minnesota. It all started with 1 tow truck and a phone number that was only 3 digits long. Today, the Schaefer's provide towing and roadside services across the nation and have over 100 pieces of equipment. Everyone asks me where the Pulver name comes from. My great-grandpa purchased Pulver Towing in the 1980s and chose to keep the name. The Schaefers and Pulver Towing have provided services for over 100 years, and we will continue to be there when you need them most. Pulver Towing. Big or small, we tow them all.
Hey, Roman numeral 7, babe, drop it like it's hot. If this world was mine, I'd take your dreams and make them more.
Going in the bottom of the 5th inning, Lakers trailing 6-4. We're going to send the batters 6, 7, 8 up. That's Kyler Post, Landon Listel, and Jace Danielson. Have some changes on deck for the Lakers. We'll have a new pitcher. I'll get that in a second. Oh, shoot. No, stop that. Push the wrong button. My bad, my apologies back home. All right, trying to figure this out. We got a couple changes. Should have wrote them down, but we'll get it. All right, so 1-0 to Kyler Post. To the shortstop, Caden Siss fires across the diamond to Trevor Prinz for out number 1. Now batting the right fielder, number 10, Landon Listel. Ball's fouled back. All right, we got it figured out. So Logan Herrick is now going to be pitching. Jace Danielson is going to third base, and Kyler Post is going out to center. That's going to be our change. Lacey's more than just a camera person up here. I had the wrong camera angle there. My apologies. 0-2 to Landon Leslie. He's 0 for 2. Looking for his first at bat or first hit, and looks at strike number 3. Now batting third baseman, number 24, Jace Danielson. Ground ball to the first baseman, fielded cleanly. Trevin Prinz, and touches third base for out, or first base for out number 3. For the Lakers in the bottom of the 5th inning, they go 3 up and 3 down. After 5, Flying Dutchman 6, Lakers 4. Do it for the Flying Dutchman, Blake Schultz, Trevin Prinz, and Josh Gruen. The Lakers go down in order in the bottom of the 5th inning. They're trailing the Flying Dutchman 6-4. We'll be back right after this. Coming into the top of the 6th inning, the Flying Dutchmen hold a 6-4 lead over the Lakers. Now pitching for the Lakers is Logan Herrick, moving to third base. Jace Danielson, and in center field is Kyler Post. I'm going to make that announcement right now. And I forgot to play music. That's all good. Leading off for the Flying Dutchman in the top of the 6th inning, the catcher number 15, Blake Schultz. Blake Schultz, he's 1 for 3. Pop up to the right side of the infield, and that's dropping fair right inside the line. Hustling Blake Schultz to second. Nice throw from Landon Listo to Brandon Breifogel, but sliding in safely is Blake Schultz for a leadoff double. That's his second hit. Now batting first baseman number 3, Trevin Prinz. Ball outside. Oh, I got to change my picture. That's foul ball. See if I can do this quick. Was that what happened on that? All right, so a stolen base and then an error. We're going to score the run. That's what happens when I'm trying to get caught up here. 2-1 is our count. 2, Trevin Prinz. Dutchman leads 7-4 in the top of the 6th inning. Hard hit ball to second baseman Tegan Newman, firing over to Easton Schmidt for out numero uno. Now batting the second baseman number 11, Josh Gruen. Tried to hold that check swing back. Unable to. Nice pitch from Logan. Head in the count. 0-1. Oops. Another check swing strike from Logan Herrick. He's ahead in the count. 0-2. Foul ball. Our press box keeps getting fuller and fuller. We now have activities director Matt Conrad in the house. Matt, look at the camera. Wave over there. Wave. Strike 3. Looking 4. Out. Number 2. Now batting the right fielder, number 19, Cash Decker. What? No. It's not a place to hide, Matt. Ball high. Cash Decker, he's 0 for 3. Fly out, ground out, and a strikeout. So put the ball in play, just hasn't found the green grass. A lot like Carlos Correa so far this year. Ball 3. Carlos Correa, they said he should have like a 280 batting average just based on how he's hit the ball. But he's been hitting it right at the people, so now that's why he's like at like a $190, something like that. $120? Is he lower than 90? Yikes. Nice back-to-back pitches from Herrick to get the count 2 full. Just missing high. Tried to get strike number 3, but couldn't sneak it in there. Now batting the third baseman, number 24, Nathan Hookman. Nathan's 2 for 3. Got 2 of the 7 hits from the Dutchman. And stealing second base is Cash Decker. Two outs in the top of the 6th inning. Dutchmen have scored 1. That ball's hit up in the air, drifting back as a center fielder. That's going to be over his head. The wind got a hold of that one. And Cash Decker with an RBI double. Trading places with Hookman. Now batting center fielder number 21, Cameron Fensky. Dutchmen have doubled their lead in the top of the 6th inning. They went into this inning with a 6-4 lead and have plated 2 and now lead 8-4. Oops. Don't know. Ball high. 1 ball, 1 strike. To Cameron Fensky. He's 1 for 3. Snuck in a single in his first at-bat. Watches that pitch go by low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Stealing third. We have a strike call, and Hookman steals third base. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2 runs have scored. It's the inning of 2s. Hopefully the Lakers can keep that at 2. That ball gets past Dylan Karen. And sliding in safely is Hookman. That's the third run of the inning for the Dutchmen. They should have 9, Toombs. Ball outside. Now batting the pitcher, number 6, Tanner Thompson. Tanner's the 8th batter in the lineup. Pop up to the left side. That's kind of drifting a little bit. Dakota Cowell moved back wisely and hauls in the ball for out number 3. For the Dutchmen in the top of the 6th inning, they score 3 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and leave 1 runner on base. Do it for the Lakers, Dakota Cowell, Tegan Newman, and Dylan Karen. So for the Dutchmen, they scored 3 runs. They take a 9-4 lead going into the bottom of the 6th inning here at the Lakeview Athletic Complex. The Lakers find themselves in a deficit in the bottom of the 6th inning. They're trailing the Dutchmen 9-4. The Dutchmen just scored 3 runs in the top of the 6th inning to give a little cushion for their pitcher, Tanner Thompson, who's pitching in relief. He's thrown 30 pitches so far. Due up for the Lakers is the number 9 batter, Dakota Cowell, and then they'll turn the lineup over to Tegan Newman and Dylan Karen. They're due up here in the bottom of the 6th inning. So 2 innings remaining. The Lakers need to start to get something going. Easier said than done, though. Leading off for the Lakers in the bottom of the 6th inning, the left fielder, number 7, Dakota Cowell. So Dakota made a nice play. Nice catch there to end the inning. And he gets to start off the bottom of the 6th inning. Ball outside. 2 balls. A hard hit ball to Josh Gruen for out number 1. That was a very hard hit ball from Dakota Cowell. Now batting the second baseman, number 15, Tegan Newman. And there we go. 2 hits now for Tegan Newman. Now batting the catcher, number 2, Dylan Karen. Strike 1 from Tanner Thompson to Dylan Karen. Dylan's 0 for 2. A walk, a strikeout, and a ground out. Senior catcher looking for his first hit of his senior season. Ground ball right up the middle. It's going to be a U4-3 double play. Give me a second here. Where's double play? Let's do this. For the Lakers in the bottom of the 6th inning, 0 runs on 1 hit, 0 errors, and 0 runners left on base. After 6, Flying Dutchman 9, Lakers 4. Do it for the Flying Dutchman, Tyson Blyenberg, Caden Siss, and Blake Schultz. So going into the top of the 7th inning, the Dutchmen have a 5-run lead. We'll be right back.
Steady. Reliable. Strong. The same things you want from your sports team, you want from your insurance company. Well, we're here to tell you that we've got your back to protect what matters most. So support your mutual with pride, and we'll serve you with honor. North Star Mutual Insurance Company. A personable company, keeping you on course. Proud supporter of Lakeview Athletics.
It's going down. I'm yelling timber. You better move.
Flying Dutchmen are coming up in the top of the 7th inning with a 9-4 lead. They're going to send the number 9 batter, Tyson Blyenberg, who's 2 for 2 on the day with 2 singles, and then it'll be Caden Siss, followed by Blake Schultz. And for the Lakers' sake, hopefully those are the only 3 batters that they see this inning. Oh yeah, Dylan was our last out, so we're going to have a little bit of delay as he gets his catching gear on. While we're waiting for him, we'll look at some upcoming streams here for the Lakers. Got the track and field on Thursday, and then Friday, softball versus Montevideo at 3:30. And then next week on Tuesday, softball hosting RCW. And then we'll have a week off for Easter, and then we'll be back with Ortonville on Tuesday, April 22nd, and Camden, Minnesota on April 24th. Leading off for the Flying Dutchman in the top of the 7th inning, left fielder number 5, Tyson Blyenberg. So, ball low. (1-0) to the number 9 batter. Ball high. 2-2. Or, I mean, wow. 2 balls. No strikes. That is not 2-2 Toombs. That's... I gotta get my words right. There's a strike at the knees. That's what we like to see from Logan Herrick. It look like the Twins and Kansas City Royals are now underway. 0-0 in the top of the 1st inning. That game is being played down in Kansas City. Twins lost the opening game there yesterday of the, I believe that's a 4-game series. That was ball 4 to the number 9 batter. Now we're to the top of the lineup. Now batting the shortstop and leadoff batter number 2, Caden Siss. Caden's 0 for 3, but does have a sac bunt in there and a fly out. Put the ball in play. Ball low. 1 ball. Oh, gotta stand up. Ball inside. 2-0. Ball low, kind of gets away from Karen. No throw, advancing to second base is Tyson Blyenberg. (3-0). Definitely red lighted. Caden Siss just watched that one go by. Smart play, or smart decision. And ball 4, that's a second walk issued by Herrick in the top of the 7th inning. Now batting the catcher, number 15, Blake Schultz. Blake is 2 for 4 with 2 doubles. Ball high. See what else we got with Blake. He has 1 run scored. Ball inside. 2-0. Ball outside, 3-0. Herrick's in danger of walking his third batter this inning. Just need one strike here to find that zone and get that confidence back. Just missed the zone on that one. It was a 4-pitch walk. Now batting the first baseman, number 3, Trevin Prinz. Oops. Now we got a mound visit here from Kurt Shaky, head coach. He's kind of calmed down his pitcher, Logan Herrick. Just, you can do this, bud. Take a deep breath. No different than every day at practice where you're on the mound, just firing away. Just you and Dylan up there. At the conclusion of this game, we'll bring a player of the game up here, talk to him. We'll see what happens in the bottom of the 7th inning, who stands out. Lakers are bringing the infield in. They're not going to let any more runs go if possible, so they're going to come home if able. We got Trevin Prinz up there. We got a courtesy runner at first base, number 20-something. Lacey's got us maybe. Ball low. What number is it, Kate? 20? 20 even. Well, Noah Vogie. That ball is hit between the second baseman and first baseman. That's scoring 2. It's going to be a single and an RBI single at that. Now batting the second baseman, number 11, Josh Gruen. And courtesy running now at third base, number 20, Noah Vogie. So that scored 2 runs. Dutchmen now lead 11-4. They've scored 6 runs in the last 3 innings. Ball high. After 3, this game was tied at 4-4, and since the top of the 4th inning, it's been all Dutchmen. They scored 1 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th, 3 in the 6th, and now 2 so far in the 7th. Ball's popped up over the third base dugout. Actually, did it hit the dugout or did it hit us? The shed? All right. That was a long foul ball. Ball outside, 2-1. Hit the porta potty? I'm like, I didn't think it hit the shed. There's a pop up. That one's going to the concession stand. 2 balls, 2 strikes. To the number 4 batter, the 0 for 3. Reaches out, sneaks that one up the middle. That was a CNI single. He's going to leg out a double. He's in there. So, and on the throw, Trevin Prinz come around. So that's 2 runs that a score on that double. So 13-4 lead for the Dutchmen. Now batting the right fielder, number 19, Cash Decker. Another pop-up. Dylan Karen giving chase on this one. Oh, that wind is just playing. It's brutal. It's playing tricks on the fielders. You know, as a catcher, it's really difficult making that catch anyway. And then you throw in a 13, 15 mile an hour wind, and good luck. So Dylan gave it his best effort. Ball high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Josh Gruen on second base. Dutchmen have scored a run in every inning except for the first inning. Ball's hit hard down the left field line. That's going foul. One, 2. And gets a strikeout. That's out number 1. Ooh, I was behind. Now batting third baseman, number 24, Nathan Hookman. He's 3 for 4. Strike 1. A double, a single. Sprinkle in another double, so that's 2 doubles for Hookman. 2 runs scored. And strike 2. So 13 runs, 10 hits for the Dutchman. That ball is hit hard. That's going back. That might be out of here. And it is. That is a home run for Nathan Hookman, his 4th hit of the day. That'll be a 2-run home run. And his teammates are celebrating with him at the plate. So, fun little moment for Nathan Hookman. Now batting the center fielder, number 21, Cameron Fensky. 1 out. 6 runs in for the Dutchman in the top of the 7th inning. They now have an 11-run lead. Ball low. Like I said, after 3, this game was tied 4, and it's just been Dutchman ever since then. Scored 1 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th, 3 in the 6th, and 6 so far in the 7th. Done it on 15 runs on 11 hits. They've stranded 8 runners. Lakers have 4 runs on 6 hits. Ball high. 3-0. Ball high. Now batting the pitcher, number 6, Tanner Thompson. We got a mound visit here. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change for the Lakers. We got Jace Danielson coming back. So him and Logan Herrick are switching spots. Now pitching for the Lakers, number 24, Jace Danielson. Moving over to third base, number 5, Logan Herrick. So here's Tanner Thompson. Oh, we got a pinch runner, number 4. Courtesy running at first base, number 4, Casey Verhey, or Verhey. Got that one right, Verhey. Knew I said that wrong as soon as I said it. My apologies. And first pitch hit some, and that puts Tanner Thompson on first base. Now batting left fielder, number 5, Tyson Blyenberg. No, correction. It's actually number 9. Tucker Arp. We'll get Tucker Arp there. Ball high. I think we've got another batting change on deck. 26. Yep. 2 balls, 1 strike. So on deck, looks like it's Dakota Erickson. 3-1 is our count. Ball low. Bases loaded. Now batting number 26, Dakota Erickson. Ball outside. 1 ball. Ball right at the knees, or a strike at the knees, let's say it that way. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Top of 7th inning, bases juiced for the Dutchman. And Dakota Erickson getting a chance to pinch hit here in the top of the 7th inning. Ball low. Oh, let's see. They've kind of, yeah, good decision. So Casey, very high here at third base. Thought about scoring on that one. Didn't go too far away from Dylan, so then he kind of had to hustle back. But in the meantime, Tanner Thompson on second was almost all the way to third base, but he scampered back to second base. So all we got out of that is ball number 2. And get some swinging for out number 2. See if there's another change here. 23. Now batting, number 23, Avery Bootsma. Strike on the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Dutchmen have scored 6 in the top of the 7th inning to open this game wide up. Lakers will still have a chance on the bottom of the 7th. Hopefully they can get the final out here without allowing any more runs to cross the plate. It's already a daunting task. Any more would make it even more challenging. Ball just high. 3 balls, 1 strike. Nice pitch from Danielson. Needs 1 more strike. All the runners are going to be running on the pitch. Ground ball to the second baseman, and that's Tegan Newman. And gets the out to Easton Schmidt for a 4-3 putout. For the Flying Dutchman in the top of the 7th inning, they score 6 runs on 3 hits, 0 errors, and leave 3 runners on base. Do it for the Lakers, Logan Herrick, Braylon Breifogel, and Easton Schmidt. So in the top of the 7th inning, the Dutchman scored 6 with a 2-run home run sprinkled in there. They lead 15-4. We'll be right back.
Did you know the Lakeview Booster Club supports the communities of Cottonwood and Wood Lake in addition to supporting the Lakeview School District? The mission of the Booster Club is to be a supporting organization for all Lakeview extracurricular, co-curricular, and Lakeview-affiliated enrichment programs. The Lakeview Booster Club is proud to be the main supporter of all Lakeview athletic, fine arts, and school activity live streams. Please consider supporting the Lakeview Booster Club by scanning our QR code on the screen or visiting lakeviewboosterclub.com.
Entering the bottom of the 7th inning, Lakers trailing by 11, 15-4. The Dutchmen scored 15 runs on 11 hits. They did leave 11 runners on base. They did most of their damage in the 6th and the 7th inning. They scored 3 in the 6th and 6th in the 7th. So 9 of their 15 runs came in the last 2 innings. Lakers are going to send batters 3, 4, and 5 up, starting off with Logan Herrick, followed by Braylon Breifogel, and then Easton Schmidt. Leading out for the Lakers in the bottom of the 7th inning, the third baseman, number 5, Logan Herrick. So here it is, the last chance for the Lakers. One batter at a time, can't get it all done at once. So it's going to be a collective effort here to come back. That starts it right there. Oh, giving chase was Cameron Fensky, just off of his outreached, stretching arms. And that's going to be a leadoff double for Logan Herrick. Heck of an effort there by Cameron Fensky. Now batting, the shortstop, number 3, Braylon Breifogel. Just pushed a bunch of buttons there. We'll see who it ends up actually showing as batting. That's what I thought. Strike on the outside corner. Tanner Thompson's throwing this 39 pitches, 25 strikes, 14 balls. Very effective in relief. Ball outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Braylon Breifogel goes 2 for 2 with a double and a single. Has 1 run scored and a stolen base. Base hit or single? Error hit. Error. Toom says an error on that. We will give an error, but he still reaches nonetheless. Runners on first and third. Now batting, first baseman number 11, Easton Schmidt. Well, this is what the Lakers needed to do. They got the first 2 runners on base. Got to start chipping away at the lead. Got a long ways to go, but you can't do it until you get that first run across the plate. Easton Schmidt, 0 for 1, 2 walks. Looks at pitch number 1 is a strike. Pickoff attempt on Braylon Breifogel. Can't imagine the Dutchman would be too worried about Braylon right now. That's only representing run number 6 for the Lakers. But at the same time, you don't want to start giving them momentum either by allowing the Lakers to take free passes. So it makes sense. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball's popped up to the right side, giving chase to second baseman. Underneath it is the right fielder. And we got a tag from Logan Herrick. Gonna get a sac fly by Easton Schmidt. Now batting center fielder number 4, Kyler Post. So Lakers got one. 10 more to go. That ball got away from Blake Schultz. Braylon advances to second base. Post is 1 for 2. Hustled out a double. Ball low. 2 balls to the number 6 batter, Kyler Post. Right on that one, just missed it. Post down or ahead in the count, 2-1. Still a hitter's count. Three 1. With 1 out, bottom of the 7th inning. Ground ball just fouled down the third baseline. Full count to the senior, Kyler Post. Another foul ball down the third baseline. Ball outside. He draws a walk. Puts runners on first and second. Now batting the right fielder, number 10, Landon Listel. Landon looking for his first hit. Ball low. Grounded out in his first at bat, so making contact. Now just needing to find a spot in the field where the fielders are not playing. Good, healthy swing on that one from Landon. Counts even, 1-1. After being down 1-0 in the count, Tanner Thompson battles back with 2 strikes to get ahead 1-2. That ball's popped up. Looks like it's going over the first base dugout. Ball low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. To the number 7 batter and right fielder, Landon Listel. Foul ball down the third baseline. Again, at the conclusion of this game, we'll have a little break as the JV team gets ready, and then they'll play, is it 60 minutes, Matt, or 4 innings, whatever? All right. 60 minutes or 4 innings, whichever one is longer. Full count to Landon Listel, 1 out. Good at bat from Landon. Just Tanner Thompson won that one. Now batting the pitcher, number 24, Jace Danielson. So last chance for the Lakers, last out. One strike. Ball outside, 1-1. Danielson's 0 for 3, 2 ground outs. He's also put the ball in play. Just hasn't been successful in finding the spots where they aren't. Good, healthy pitch from Tanner Thompson with a nice cut by Danielson. Just missed it. Down to their final strike, final out. Lakers have scored 1. Ball missing outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And gets them swinging for the final out. And that's going to do it. For the Lakers in the bottom of the 7th inning, they score 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and leave 2 runners on base. And that's your final score. Edgerton Flying Dutchman 15, the Lakeview Lakers 5. The Dutchmen score 15 runs on 11 hits, 1 error, and leave 11 runners on base. For the Lakers, they score 5 runs on 7 hits, 3 errors, and leave 9 runners on base. Time of the game was 2 hours and 15 minutes. Coming up next will be the JV teams. They've been coming out to tonight's game, and when you leave, please drive home safely. So there we go. There's your final. The Edgerton Flying Dutchmen take the season opener from the Lakers, 15-5. We'll be back in a we'll have a player of the game up here. See if we can catch him. While we're waiting for that, I can run down some stats. Get some musica going in the background for the people. All right, let's run down stats. We'll start out with Edgerton in their batting. The hits come from Blake Schultz. He had 2 hits, 2 doubles. Caden Siss had 1 RBI and scored 1 run. Trevin Prinz, he was 1 for 4. Had a single and 2 RBIs. Josh Gruen, thank you. Josh Gruen had 1 hit, 1 run scored, had a double and 2 RBIs. Big hitter on the night, Nathan Hookman. He scored 3 runs, had 4 hits, 1 single, 2 doubles, and a home run with 4 RBIs. Cameron Fensky scored 1 run, also had 1 hit. That was a single and 1 RBI. Jaron Brands scored 1 run, and Tyson Blyenberg scored 2 runs. He had 2 hits, 2 singles. And that's the hitting for the Flying Dutchman. Pitching, Josh Gruen started the game, went 2 in 3rd inning, gave up 4 runs, 4 earned runs, 3 strikeouts, 4 walks, and 4 hits. And coming in relief, Tanner Thompson, he picks up the win with 4 2/3 innings pitched, gave up 1 run, 1 earned run, 3 hits, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts. And then we'll run down the Lakers quickly here. Then we got our player of the game up here. Tegan Newman had 2 hits, 2 singles. Dylan Karen, he had 1 run. Logan Herrick was 2 for 4 on the day with a run scored, 2 doubles. Braylon Breifogel, 2 hits, 1 run, a single, double, and an RBI. Easton Schmidt, 1 run scored. And an RBI. Kyler Post had 1 hit. That was a double and an RBI with a run scored. And that's the hitting for the Lakers. Looking at the pitching, Tegan Newman started the game, went 3 innings, gave up 4 runs, 3 earned runs, 3 strikeouts, 5 hits, and 1 walk. Jace Danielson pitched 2 2/3 innings in relief, gave up 2 runs, 1 earned run, 5 strikeouts, 1 hit, and 2 walks. And Logan Herrick pitched 1 1/3 inning, gave up 9 runs, 9 earned runs, 2 strikeouts, 5 hits, and 6 walks. So there's the totals for both games. All right, here we go. I think we got things situated. So we're up here. We've got our player of the game. See what that looks like. There we go. Perfect. Okay, we're going to switch over to that. We want player of the game and camera 3. All right, here we go. Hey, everybody, we're here with our player of the game, Braylon Breifogel. Braylon, can you hear me?
Yep.
All right, awesome. Hey, a good game tonight. Kind of fun to get the first one underway, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you had 2 hits in the game and knocked in a run and had a stolen base in there. What has your preseason been like for? I mean, because you came out ready to hit. So what are some things that you worked on?
Yeah, I just made sure to stay focused. Batting practice and practice. And yeah, I just focus on the ball, and that's what I do.
Yeah. So what were you looking at for today? Was it like kind of like jumping on a fastball, or were you kind of sitting on like a changeup, or kind of what was your mentality?
I wanted to be aggressive, and I swung on the first pitch of the at bat for me. I think first time.
First time for sure.
Double,
yep. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you're just kind of looking for that first pitch. You see something good, you're going for it.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to just sit around and wait.
Kind of impatient.
Nice. And then defensively playing shortstop, so kind of gearing hold up the middle for the Lakers there.
Mm-hmm.
What defensively have things that you guys been working on?
Well, we need to work on our cutoffs better, but we've been working. We did good. Not too much errors today, honestly. We did a lot good on ground balls. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought, it was a very clean game. We had a couple errors sprinkled in there, but oh shoot, they're starting. You wanna? All right, I don't know what we got. All right, well, we're gonna keep talking to you for a little bit. We'll have the game going on in the background. I didn't realize they started already. So defensively, I thought things were good.
Mm-hmm.
And the hits are going to come there.
Yep.
We're there. It's just after the 4th inning, just kind of went down.
That usually happens. We always have that one inning that we just can't get out of.
Yeah.
And that hurts us.
But it was a fun game. Right in there until the end, and then they just kind of opened it up. But so congratulations, Braylon, on your player of the game. Two hits, a run, stolen base, kind of a little bit of everything, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
There we go. That was Braylon Breifogel, today's player of the game. And we'll get it going on the JV game now. All right, and I'm going to step away, so thank you for tuning in to today's game. And all right. Oh, I got to get the batter and stuff off of there, too. All right. There we go. Okay, so again, thank you for tuning in. My name is Phil Lallum, and I'm going to run scoreboard now for the JV game.
Stay now.
Farmers typically only get one chance to plant their crop that they rely on for the year. At DJ's Planter Sales and Service LLC, we provide agricultural technologies and a top-notch service-first mentality, creating a more efficient and effective pass across the field. DJ's Planter Sales and Service is located 2 miles east of Cottonwood. Call Dale at 507-829-1220 or email us at djsplantersales@gmail.com.
Sometimes you gotta stay.
That was all Lacey on that one. Because I looked at your because I didn't switch to it, but I just looked at you. Lacey does that too.
Mistaken, always second guessing, underestimated. Look, I'm still around. Pretty please, don't you ever feel like you're less than perfect. You are perfect to me.
Give me some, coach. My knees are killing me. Dude, look at the smoke out there now. There's a fire! Don't fight it, bro. Tell Tears home. Tell Tears. Hey, I'll get a glove.
There's my feet. I'm burning fuel.
No, my dad, it was a DNR burn that got out. Now it got really out. There we go, Marv. It's because the rubber's twisted a little bit. The rubber's not in there straight. So you are throwing right. Dude, that looks like that's gonna hit the school. I can't help it. Your shoes. You got your grandma's shoes on. All right, with you. There you go, Marv. Dude, that's coming right at the school. It probably is bad. It's from someone's house. Or it got into a grove. He's gonna erase the ball. Pencil. Go it! Behind, behind! Huh? The DNR was bringing away. Jeffy! Jeffy. He's gonna erase you. Good pitch, my guy. Dude, holy ball. Probably could tip off. No. Here you go. Go! Oh my God, Jeffy. Yeah, it's getting cold. I want to leave my warm dugout. What? Hey, Brooks! Brooks! You want to grab that ball? Bring it up and catch it, man. Deuces! Deuces! What?
Cottonwood Body Shop, owned by Taylor Benson, is your go-to place for all of your repair needs. From auto body repair to automotive refinishing, along with watercraft repair and gel coat and fiberglass repair, Taylor also paints, repairs, and welds aluminum and repairs plastic. Taylor's hidden talent is glass installation and windshield repair. For all of your repair needs, call Taylor Benson at 507-423-5431.
Somebody call 911.
Borges Sporting Goods is your source for all your sporting gear needs. From Little League to college athletics, we have you covered, including all intramural and collegiate sports, as well as hunting and fishing gear for the outdoor enthusiasts. We also offer personalized in-store embroidery and silkscreen services at competitive prices. Stop by Borges and visit our store to see a wide variety of sporting goods we have to offer. For sporting, hunting, and fishing gear at the highest quality for reasonable prices, call or stop by Borges Sporting Goods on East College Drive in Marshall.
Borges Sporting Goods.
But what if we harness the power of collaboration? Imagine what we could achieve. Here at Farmward, we don't have to imagine. We're already doing it every single day. We are a family supporting families, cultivating strong communities, so that through the power of collaboration, anything is possible. Together, we are Farmward Cooperative, advancing farming for generations.
Infinity Ag, located in Hanley Falls, Minnesota, is your trusted source of Pioneer seed. Infinity Ag serves area farmers with Pioneer seed sales and treatment, chemical sales, as well as drone services. Our focus is helping farmers boost productivity, profitability, and sustainability. We deliver great Pioneer products straight to your field. Infinity Ag proudly supports Lakeview athletics and activities.
Go Lakers!
Did you know the Lakeview Booster Club supports the communities of Cottonwood and Wood Lake in addition to supporting the Lakeview School District? The mission of the Booster Club is to be a supporting organization for all Lakeview extracurricular, co-curricular, and Lakeview-affiliated enrichment programs. The Lakeview Booster Club is proud to be the main supporter of all Lakeview athletic, fine arts, and school activity live streams. Please consider supporting the Lakeview Booster Club by scanning our QR code on the screen or visiting lakeviewboosterclub.com.
She said, baby, let's go.